what was some of the math that you saw here? It might be important. Divya, what did you notice?
I noticed, you know these oranges?
Yes.
They're actually, I noticed that they're like spears.
They are like spheres. What makes you think that they look like spheres?
Because they're 3D and they're round. They're not flat like this.
That's true. I wonder if you were going to look at where they stored the oranges.
Yeah.
Notice how did
The
they?
box is a rectangle.
It is. I want you to look though at the box and at how they've stored the oranges in there. Why do you think they stack the oranges like that?
Because if you stack them like small to big and then big to small, it would all fall down. If you stack it to big to small, it would work. But that's not big to small. It's just regular oranges everywhere.
So why do you think they stack them then like that, Ricardo? Why do you think they chose to stack the oranges?
Maybe like that because if it's like all randomly instead of last time I used oranges that my mom bought from the store to make a stacked pallet of oranges.
Yeah.
It keeps falling down, so I tried that and it all standed up.
Why do you think it worked this way versus if you had a bunch of spaces in between? What do you think?
I think so those oranges fill up all the spaces and help it stand up. Because oranges roll around, right? Yeah, because if they get squished a little, then they can't roll around. They're actually like balls, Miss Benson, but you can't bounce them and kick them around.
No, hold on a minute.
They're balls that we can eat.
You were just saying something about them being like balls. Well, now I want you to think about how balls are stored in a gym cupboard. What could Mr. Ferrante and Miss Merritt do to store the balls so they don't roll around?
Big to small?
But is that how those are?
No.
So
It's all
what
they do is they put them back in the
no, hold on a second because she was talking first.
These, big. I mean, no. They're one of these.
Bins?
Yeah, the bins.
Okay.
And the balls aren't stacked up like this, but stacked up like this. The same size.
Why do you think they do that, Sarah?
Because if they're the same size, it looks better.
But look up at the oranges. Are all the oranges the same size?
No,
But-
they're big
Mr.
and
Urbanic,
small.
call 103. Mr. Urbanic, call 103, please. Thank you.
Like, I think so they did this.
Well, hold on. Let
Big
her go first because we're not going to interrupt.
like these.
Yeah.
Big ones. Like this. Like you can see all of them not sorted because they're not the same size. This one's smaller and this one's bigger, but like this, that's not it. It has to be like this. Cause she has Miss Ferrante, Miss Merritt have like it would go if it was up to here.
Yeah.
It would go all the way up to here.
Why?
Because they have so much balls. If they put them together, it'd be maybe up to here.
Now, Sarah,
Put them in different
now
places.
Dana, I want you to just have a look at what you've drawn. With Dana's ball, here, can you come over this way so other people can see too, Dana? With the balls that Dana just drew, there's a lot of space in between. But
Oh, I
Dibia,
forgot
hold on 1 second. But Dibia, what did you notice about the oranges?
That they're stacked together with no space.
And
They're
why?
all squished.
And why did we decide that it was important to kind of squish them up like that?
But what if it's fall?
Or-
When they're squished,
Yeah.
they don't really fall off. But what if it's too squished and it like
Is it too squished?
No.
No, but it does take up the
But
space.
look it.
Oh, hold on.
I see
no,
something.
1 second.
But-
No, 1 second, because I want to ask something first. Then you can share, but I want to ask something first. Okay? If they're like that, not only do they not fall,
But I see something really mass. Like
I know, but I want to finish the first thinking. So you can hold on to it, and we'll come back to it. If they're not squished like this, not only do they not fall, oranges are round. And what do we know about things that are round?
if they fall on the ground and people don't see them, they could trip.
Okay, but what else do we know about things that are round? How do they move?
By rolling them or kicking them.
Right. So if the oranges fell, they're going to start to. Okay. But they're all stacked up with no space in between, so they're not falling. But in the picture that Dana drew with the balls, what do you notice?
There are some spaces.
So-
But I see spaces.
Yeah.
It won't. They won't stay in here. So, if it looks like this,
What do you mean if there's no spaces, they won't stay in?
because when the squish, they're like glued to each other.
Oh, so you're thinking when we put the balls in that we should squish them up?
How they should look.
And why should we do that, Sarah?
Because it's when they're squished, they don't roll.
Okay, so but if these ones are squished inside, which is true, what would happen if I now had an extra ball and I put it up top here?
They'll tumble over. It'll
Okay,
tumble
so what would
over.
I have to do so that that ball that's sitting on top?
But since there's no
doesn't-
balls on the bottom, how are those up there?
But look, there are balls on the bottom. That was
No, I
yours.
mean on me.
No, but we were looking at the one that Sarah had done. She decided that they needed to stick in. So I'm asking, if I put one extra one up top, what do you think is going to happen
It's
to the
gonna
ball?
tumble over and maybe roll out the ball.
Okay, what if I put a bunch, like say about
Maybe all of them would still roll out. Yeah,
Well,
because the
like-
nice
Oh.
thing that you say
Especially
that.
for the office now, with tape
I used to
you
have-
can always come to the
1
office
second.
now.
Yes, yes, Amy?
I used to have balls, and when you like put it in the middle that the ball has right
Yeah.
there, it will like roll into the middle instead.
Oh, so you're thinking that they need to like fill some of these middle spots up? Why?
Cause if they go in like if some of the ball goes in like one of that spot,
Yeah.
it would stay. Cause it will like squish the balls bottom a bit, and it will like. But there's still some spaces in the oranges.
There are. What do you think if I started to grab a bunch of oranges like from here? If I decided that I was going shopping and I started to grab a bunch of oranges, say from the middle here, what's going to happen?
All of the oranges would fall from the top and go tumbling over
Why?
the out the box.
Why?
Because if you never take from the bottom, you take from the top one, not the middle either.
Why?
Because they would all tumble.
Why would they all tumble?
I tried that because when you take an orange from the middle, the bottom kind of wiggles a little bit, and then it pushes all the other ones to wiggle. Then they all fall down. Just like how.
Yeah.
One time when I watched something, there was like a bin of balls, and then it was like that, and then someone took a ball away, and then everything tumbled over, and it was like it disappeared from here. Everything disappeared, and they had to go follow it and go and get it because they would just tumble over.
So I guess then that just like with our oranges, we can now be thinking about the way that we stack balls, like even in the gym with Mr. Ferrante and Miss Merritt. And yes, just pause. No, just pause 1 second. You can, but I'm just gonna stop this first.